This was never what I wanted. Like, this was not what I ever prayed for. My people, no be small matter, no be small thing. Our Nollywood actress, wey they call Regina Daniels, Regina cry out based on matter wey dey ground. We all know say for the past 1 week so, a lot of kata don dey go on for this our Nollywood actress house wey they call Regina Daniels, to the extent wetin Regina Daniels come dey make a lot of people like, oh my god, that is saying they no wan understand say e fit be their turn tomorrow. Anyway, guys, you're welcome back to our channel at Maggie Rooks Vlogs. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you all according to your time and locations in which you be watching this video. My people, no be small matter, na still update on Regina Daniels matter. But before then, guys, I go like make una sit down watch this video of our popular Odogu wey they do the doings. Like, oh, waiting these bros they doing is doing a great job. They give women privilege, give them space for them to come talk their experience, waiting their two eyes don't see. Like this exact video so from Odogu background, like my people, this one make me dey so speechless. In short, I don't know wetin I want talk. Oh my god, make una watch the video and we'll come back on Regina Daniels matter.
Hello,
Cocolets.
Odogu.
You understand?
I do.
We'll go wait for you. We'll wait for you.
So the story I'm telling, it's not really to get pity, but it's more like if anybody can learn from my own mistakes, I think then it makes whatever I'm going through worth it. So basically, I was 24 then, and I met this man. He's a Igbo man, and everything was going on well. He was very forthcoming, told me he had some issues with his visa. So I decided that, hey, I'm going to support you. However, I told him, if I support you, me and you, we cannot be in a relationship. He kept pushing and pushing, and I was like, no, no, no. But eventually I caved in, and I supported him with his visa and also tried to be in a relationship. One will ask, like, why did you support him? And I think then my thinking was, I'm very young. I'm not doing anything with the marriage. I can just help somebody for now. And then, and this person is honest. At least it's my choice that I chose to help, and I wasn't convinced or anything. So we got into the marriage, and then I started noticing a lot of things that didn't fall in line with what I wanted. So I married him. My parents weren't aware. My parents are here, by the way. And anytime I'll try to leave this man, he'll use things such as maybe he will try to drink bleach. The first time he tried to drink bleach. The second time it was a knife to his stomach. And then eventually it was a rope around his neck. But throughout all, because I'm a mental health nurse, I stood by him, reassuring, encouraging, and all that. And out of my niceness, or so I thought, I ended up landing myself in a lot of trouble. It was hard to leave. I won't lie to you, he's not all that bad. I don't think everybody is that bad. And over time, I have learned to accept that everybody had their own role to play. So we continued being in the relationship, involved family, but something I did out of the kindness of my heart became my own weapon. Normally women are, our head is spark from time to time. Anytime I would get upset or anytime I would complain about certain things, the first thing he would say, it's because you're giving me paper. That's why you are saying this. It's because you're doing this. That's why you're saying that. So eventually I started being silent. So it was used to silence me. But meanwhile, in the relationship, I always felt like I was the problem. I always felt like because then he would say things such as like, oh, you're not content, I'm trying my level best. So there was a lot of emotional manipulation where I just kept quiet. We first had our first child. It was planned, and then even having the child, I come from a very supportive family, so it did not affect him whatsoever. Then living together, we were able to work well as a team, and we built a lot. But then when we moved into our own home, things started. Sorry, I'm giving you a very rough version because I don't want to get emotional about it. When we moved into our home, I started noticing a lot of challenges whereby my father wasn't really in support of the whole marriage and everything. And because of that, I had to excommunicate myself from my dad just to save my marriage. Because I was under the impression that, you know, when you get married, it's you and your husband, that's your family. And I really did, at a point, I really did want to protect my family no matter what. So I excommunicated myself from my family, but that wasn't enough. Every time he would come, he would say, "Are you sure you're not talking to your dad?" Or if we have any conflict, if he's not saying it's because you are giving me paper, he will say it's because you're talking to your dad. Or he will say, "Oh, because Australian have rights, women have rights, that's why you are misbehaving, or that's why you are this." And I used to tell him, if I'm a mad woman, tell me that I'm mad. If I'm horrible, tell me that I'm horrible. But to associate my pain with something so unrelated, it hurt even more. So I became very quiet. Then, as that wasn't enough, third parties started coming into our marriage. Eventually, it got to a point where he went to go seek legal advice, and they told him that I am planning a emotional case against him because he pushed me to the point that I became very depressed. I wasn't talking. If he will come to, once he's home, I'm avoiding the house. I'll rather go somewhere else, and you know. And then eventually he would put a lock on his door to sleep at night, saying that I wanted to harm him. Bear you, I'm like 7 months pregnant at this point, irrespective, you know. And then if I cook, he'll give it to my daughter to eat first before eating. And it reached the point where I'm like, it does not make sense living with a
Sorry,
person
sorry,
who...
sorry, I'm cutting you short.
That's okay.
Give it to your daughter. Do you have a child before you met him?
No. The daughter that we gave birth to, the first one,
Okay, you're the first child and you had another 7 months for him.
we had another one as well. Yeah.
Just before you proceed, where is this guy from?
Um, he's from, he's Igbo, but, oh, I've forgotten the name of his tribe, but he's Igbo.
What part of Igbo?
He's, I can't remember it, but I'm not very good with names. All I know is he's Igbo. And
Let's
to
just
show
say,
you how
let's just
me,
say it's
I'm
from
like,
Kano State. Let's just say it's from Kano State. Continue.
for your mind, now your brother. And so, he would give it to my daughter to eat first before he would eat, and started making, you know, accusation as though that I wanted to harm him. And bear you, I'm not saying that I did not do anything myself. Me myself, I'm not pure or anything. I had my own fault. And I remember sitting him down and say, "Hey, these are my own fault, right? Write down the issues that you have with me, and then also write down how you will handle those issues. Then, after you've written how you handle it, then you can now ask for my own how I want to tackle the issues." Reason being is, for the many years we're married, I found myself changing a lot to fit with him. But it's like the more I change, the more I conform, nothing ever changed. He was never content with it. It was always an issue, and I was always tagged the bad person. So I wanted to give him the opportunity to build his own resistance, because I don't see the essence of talking about problems when you don't have solutions. So he refused. It was still a lot of nagging. I'm not one to let people know what's happening in my life, but then he would go from one place to the other talking. Eventually, it got so much that because I was pregnant, I asked him to leave, and it was a peaceful thing that I told him. I said, being that I'm the primary carer of our child and I'm pregnant, I think it's best if you leave. If it wasn't the case, I would have happily left. He left. I thought it was going to be a peaceful thing, and I won't lie to you, it was a lot to think about. But here is where life is funny now. I mean, he's left. There was a lot of fights. There was a lot of struggle. There was a lot there. And eventually, I met another man who instantly he was ready to take my kids, love me. He was really, really kind. And sadly, his parents were not in agreement because I've been married before and because I've been divorced. And I don't know, it just made me really sad because then it's like, I know they're referencing the Bible, but at the same time as well, it's like nobody gets up and wants to be a single mother. And I think hearing that even made me more hurt because then it's like, one, not only did I take my hand to buy my own trouble, but two, this is it for me. This is not something I ever anticipated for myself. I'm 32 years and going to be a baby mama. And the one person that I was so happy that I found someone, and it's like, no, you can't be with this person because the person's been married, and the Bible says, oh, you can't, so long as it's not adultery, so long as it's not, you're still legally married. And it's just, I'm just at the point where I don't know who I'm angry at. I don't know if I'm angry at me, I'm angry at religion, or I'm just angry at life in general. I know I'm not angry at him. I don't want to be angry at him because whatever I did out of free will and out of the kindness of my heart. And I've come to realize I can't expect anything. I've taken responsibility, but it's just so sad that this is where I am. So basically, yeah, it's more or less like just educating people. No matter what decision that you're going to take, don't think of it in the short term, think of it in the long term. And I'm seeing somebody in the comments say, go back to your husband. But then that's the thing though, like, this is why a lot of women can't leave, because when they leave, life gets harder. When they stay, life is still hard. So then you're now left with, what do I do? And you don't get into a marriage knowing that person entirely. You don't get to a marriage knowing that this person is going to turn into something else. But at the end of the day, it's like, do I have to stay until I am hurt? Do I have to stay until I am for it to be valid to leave a marriage, or can I leave, And yeah, so that's it.
Um,
Thank you.
Sorry about your situation.
It's okay.
This second guy you meet, where is he from?
More Yoruba. And his family is deep alive.
Deeper life.
I
Makes
swear.
sense. Then that makes sense. I will tell you something. If I were you, I will be happy. I'll be happy. And here's why you should be happy. If that guy really loves you, he's going to be with you. If that man really loves you, he's going to be with you. I believe that I believe that it is easier for men to make things work if the family is not accepting than for a woman.
So guys, now welcome back. No be small thing, Regina Daniels cry out say Nigerians come dey drag her, say wetin go make her so drag her billionaire husband Ned Nwoko, drag am go court go serve am paper say she no wan do again, say because of say Nwoko so give her housemaid belle, like wetin go give am that girls. Regina come dey talk am say people no understand. Before she marry Nwoko, no be wetin Nwoko promise her be this. So she come out come say she beg all Nigerians, like make dem look am for the other side, say if it be them, how they go feel. Say she no fit hold am again. See, and the most painful part be say this her housemate swear e be like a very very close relative, like they so close, e be like her sister wey Nwoko so give belle. Like make dem stop to dey bully her, make dem stop to dey drag her. So guys, make una still pity Regina. So as Regina come out come cry now, say okay, make I come out come let una know wetin dey happen. Say Regina say Nigerians they wan chop am raw, they no wan look the book from the other side. Anyhow guys, I go like getting a genuine opinion on this matter. If more updates come up, I'll still come here come give now more updates. Una bye for now. Please do all to like, share and subscribe. Bye guys.